Hey VC, it's Travis once again, back with a video response for fxp420. He's just on a little contest here with the topic of what else is in that collection. Just to show some things that aren't really within the boundaries of our normal musical tastes, I guess. I'm kind of proud of the fact that I do have a wide range of musical taste. I say that my collection is probably predominantly rock. But, I listen to, funk, soul, jazz, I listen to a lot of different kinds of things. So, I just picked out one thing that was kind of, how do you say it, maybe like a sore thumb, I guess, in a way. I just don't have a lot of this kind of music, and it's kind of just outside of the rest of the genres in my collection. If anything, it would probably be closest to jazz. But it's Ema Sumac, voice of the Extabai, and it says on the top here, file under female vocal. So it's she's a phenomenal singer. She has like a 4 or 5 octave vocal range, and it's just the music just kind of puts you in this like different world, really. I mean, it's just crazy. But she's a Peruvian singer, and you may have heard of her, I guess, before. I'm not saying it's obscure by any means, but it's just I probably cannot pronounce any of these song titles. But anyway, though, this I guess genre-wise, I guess would be considered exotica. Just like the Peruvian feel to it. So I mean, this is the one record in my collection that is kind of outside of what I normally would listen to, but I do really enjoy this. Also, my girlfriend has another one of her records, Mambo. It's kind of more pop oriented, and I really like that one too. But I got this one here. I think this is her first North American release, and if you see this, I mean, maybe just give it a try. Check it out. This is a Capitol reissue. I don't know what year it was reissued in, but I think originally it was pressed on like a 10-inch record. Yeah, but this is pretty nice though, and it's very interesting. So from what I understand, this fpx420, he's kind of has more of like a hip-hop oriented channel, and so I decided to show some of my hip-hop and rap albums in my collection. I just haven't had a chance to show a lot of those in my other videos, so I just got a little stack here. Not a whole lot. It's not that I don't enjoy hip-hop or rap, it's just that things I just don't stumble across very often. Especially around here, like in the antique stores and stuff, you just don't find that stuff. I got a small little collection. Definitely there's some things I would like to get. Usually they aren't very high on my want list. That's the only thing. But I'll show you what I have. The first one, I've shown this before, is Beastie Boys' Licensed to Ill. Their debut album. Yeah. Just I had to get this. Most of my collection here I would say is probably more of like the old school hip hop. I have one kind of newer one. It's already like 10 years old or more. So, but it's I definitely kind of favor the old hip hop sound. Just more of the simple beats and poetry kind of thing. So, but Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. Just a classic here. This is I think the 2009 reissue, remastered. But huge fold-out gatefold. I'm not gonna take it out just because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get back in its sleeve here. But I think I showed this one too. Solid Gold Hits, Beastie Boys. This is my first Beastie Boys record. I got just pretty much all their songs up. Well, pretty much up to their last album almost. But it's a good compilation. Oh, and I also have this too. I just had to get this. This was just one of those things. It's a 45. It's a Beastie Boys Intergalactic, backed with peanut butter and jelly. It's for jukeboxes only. But yeah, it's just kind of a cool little 45. I don't have any other rap or hip hop on 45, so I showed this one in actually probably one of my first videos. It was Public Enemy, Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Just classic. This one, let's see here. Okay, it's a Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. I just had to look at the label before I started talking about it. One version's the long version, and then the short version on the other side. It's just a 12-inch single. I do like the sleeve that it came with though too. It's just kind of pretty cool. But classic hip hop. I mean, and this one here is a jam for all the fellas, and I don't care what anyone says about this song, but it's Young MC, Bust a Move. I love this song. I'm sorry. This is the 12-inch single here. Bust a Move and Got More Rhymes, and then the instrumental versions of those songs. But I've always really enjoyed this song, and so having it on 12 inches there is just classic. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message. This is actually given to me from a friend. And I actually just got around to listening to it for the first time. Of course, I knew The Message, the song The Message, but I just got around to listening to the whole album recently, and it was pretty good, so I enjoyed that. But yeah, another hip-hop classic. This is the newest one in here, probably. And this, I guess it's kind of almost embarrassing, but it was actually a gift from an old girlfriend, like maybe 15 years ago. Maybe not that long ago, but it was a pretty long time ago. I was just when I just started collecting records and stuff, and we were kind of like in this long distance relationship, which of course, like being like a young teenager without a driver's license, basically, there was no like relationship, basically. I mean, really, we just communicated online, basically, but we never got to see each other ever. So anyway, embarrassing story aside, she ended up sending me a record for my birthday, which amazingly is actually kind of cool. So the original VCLT there. Anyway, but it's Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP. Now, like I said, this is probably one of my first records in my collection. Once I actually started, playing records and stuff. But at the time, I was a fan of Eminem. Now, I don't know. I could probably revisit this, and it probably wouldn't do much for me. But anyway, yeah, Marshall Mathers LP. I definitely did not take care of this record at all. If you've been kind of following my channel, I kind of started at humble beginnings of trying to be a DJ and stuff. So I was like trying to beat my records up, and very stupid. I kind of wish I would have taken better care of it, but the spine on it is like blown out and everything. Yeah, I did not take care of this record at all, but it's still there. I don't think I've run into this very often, out and about either, so I don't know if it's somewhat of a rarity or not. Probably not, but yeah. So there's that. Well, that's my video. I guess I hope you all enjoyed it. But yeah, check out fxp420. He seems like a very knowledgeable person, so check him out. I'll put a link below. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. Take care, y'all. Peace.